In this video, I just quickly want to take you through sales. Okay, so here we have Leslie's user logon. Remember that if you can't see your menu, you click on this green button over here. Okay, here we have our sales menu. Okay, so there's an important thing over here. I'm just going to scroll down so that you can see what's in there. Okay, let's talk about inquiries. Okay, the way the system works is that we can get an inquiry that we must log, and then the second step is we add a quote. Okay, here the quotes, those are all the open ones. Those are inquiries that are in the system that have not been sold. Okay, then we're going to have those which are just inquiries, which are inquiries where we actually have had a customer phone in and say they want some, let's say, titanium washers, something that we haven't done before. We put the inquiry in, but we haven't quoted it, so the quote's not in there. Okay. Opportunities are obviously those things that are inquiries with a quote that are not a sale. And then a sale is an inquiry with a quote that's been accepted. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how we do a new inquiry. Okay. So we go to this plus, we add a new inquiry. It takes us to the screen. First thing we want to do is we say, well, which customer is it? So we go down to this drop box. So it's Bolton Engineering. You put a B-O-L-T, and then you can go and find out what it is. So say it's Bolton Engineering, and it's Platte Province. Okay. Now, then we go over to the inquiry, and we'll say, was it a website inquiry, a telephone inquiry, email, walk-in, or is it an opportunity that we've been pursuing ourselves? Okay, so for this particular one, I'm going to do the one which was received by telephone the other day. What we have here is you'll see that it's imported everything from Sage. So we have a default contact. It's Yolandi. We haven't got the last name. We'll have to put that in. And we have the incorrect email address, I notice. Okay, and we'll have to change that. Okay, but first thing we do is we say this is for 10 by 80 by 2 zinc plated washers. Okay, we all know about that particular inquiry. Okay, so all we have to do is we get the inquiry. We don't know what we're going to price, but we put it into the system. Okay, the important thing in here is that we can send SMSs if we send it to the right telephone number. So we're going to have to check up on all our contact details that we have in here. But everything that Dawn gets, or emails we get, or telephone calls we get, we're going to start capturing in here. We put in that and we just create the inquiry. Okay, saves it. And now you'll see, I'm just going to minimize this over here, that at the top here, we haven't put a quote in. So there's no quote yet. Okay, we got a telephone call from Platte Province, and it was for 10 by 80 by 2s. And so now we see that we've actually got work that we have to do at some stage. Okay, so from now on, whenever we get a query, an inquiry or query that comes in, we're going to capture it in here. It's very quick to do. The next stage I'm going to take you through is the actual quoting itself.